the thing, about what I want to talk about because, people looked at me, certain people looked at me and think like, oh, there's that person, oh, and, and they don't know. What's up, man? How you doing? Be good. Uh, they falsely, because here's the thing. When, as what God said, that, he looks on the inward part. He doesn't look at the outward appearance of an individual, but he looks at the inward part. But man, in this world system, how much people look at the outward appearance of individuals these days, it's ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. And they look at him, oh, he's like, that negative and he's bad, or she's negative, she's bad. And here's the thing about that idea, that people look at people like that. And it's just simply the ideal of those kind of people don't realize when you look at a person concerning the outward appearance and posture or something, I don't know, something like that, that this person is really lazy. This person is lazy to try to give a person a conversation to truly get information, to get a better assessment of what kind of person this person could be. You know what I'm saying? They should, every individual is old. How y'all doing, guys? Y'all gonna get it done like they say October?
Right?
Y'all gonna get it done like that?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. That's what I hear.
Right?
All right, just take y'all time, collect that paycheck. Be safe. Be safe up there, y'all. They building on the hospital. They said it was gonna be like October. I don't even believe that. But anyway, they falsely assess. I mean, they're not even trying to conversate with people. They're not trying to, in order to truly find out or get at least a best assessment of an individual, you have to have conversation. And the thing about these people, you know what I'm saying, they're afraid to talk to people, They're afraid to talk to people, but they can, place more emphasis off of how they see the person to how they react to the person, to think, well, this person is a negative person, And the thing is, they can think that this is probably a negative person and think that this person could is not a definite viewpoint of an individual. They could be bad, they could be good. But here's what a thing about really, and it goes not just bad people or good people. You think because a person is treating you good and treating you good and treating you right, that person is a good person. You know what I'm saying? No, that person probably have a motive of showing that they're a good person, and as we say, switch on you. Say, I don't like you, I've been using you just to get this and get that, and we shocked, and oh no, that person tricked me. You know what I'm saying? It goes the same other direction, that you can't be in a viewpoint of assessing of what you see or perceive in a minimum amount of time of maybe looking at that person or maybe speaking to that person a little bit to say, oh, this person is this. You really have no right to create a ideal of person until you conversate more and spend time with that person more to really find out the kind of person this person is. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the right to put a title on this person concerning the person being good or bad. But you can conversate with an individual and find out in that conversation how real they will be. Now, here's the thing that always irritates me concerning people that operate in darkness don't understand this simple aspect about an individual. It's just simple. There's negativity and there's positive and negative in everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's positive and negative in everybody. How they handle that positive and negativity is what you have to, figure. You have to more likely see their characteristics on a day-to-day basis of how this person responds to something concerning negative or positive to get a better, assessment of what kind of person this person is and what motive this person have to truly be the kind of person they are. Or they have a motive to be a positive person, more positive person, or more negative person. Because we're going to become more of something. That people that think, it's the people that trip me out, that think that they're a good person, but have negative characteristics, That drives me nuts when I see those people. They think, and these people are the person laid back, and they're not going to talk to you. They're going to look around about you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to look around to the people you talk to, and, they're going to like, well, maybe, this person, is this, or maybe that person that, and that person is not going to get a legit, a good assessment of an individual to find out what if this person is they bad, or is they aiming to be more bad or more good, because you're going to be more of something, and then it's sad how this world system, of course, is influencing people so much negativity. And now because the negativity influence is so great, now people are going to think, well, everybody else going to have a negative spectrum in how they see people and look at people. Not everybody, because there's so much negative influence out there to get people fueled to have a negative viewpoint. And it's sad now people come in with that perception and how they look at people, that they're not going to be yielded to want to conversate with people, to talk to people to what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Amen. I think the guy praying right here. I think he's praying or something. It's interesting things. But how you doing? Oh, the crazy, y'all. Look at what we gotta deal with over here. Whoa, oh my God. That crazy. Do not build or reconstruct a railroad in your city, y'all. Don't do it. This is how your traffic gonna look. Hello, beautiful. Yeah. It's ugly, y'all. Yeah. It's like and people have a wrong perspective. Now, the thing is, we need to, but here's these people. They operate in fear. These people operate in fear, and they're fear and suspicious, more likely they're paranoid to what kind of, I'm not sure of the kind of person you at, and they will come with a paranoia to distance themselves. I mean, not being about engaging and trying to conduct a relationship with people. And now here's the thing about, let me go to the overall, because that kind of disturbed me, that traffic there. Here's the overall point that I really want to make about this. You know what I'm saying? It's like God taught me about love. Love is about understanding DNA. And DNA of the individual, everybody is their own individual. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is an individual. And everybody, there's individual blacks, individual whites, individual Hispanics, there's individual of Asian people, there's individuals of Indian people, there's individuals in each and every race that people don't understand, that's supposed to make you be more assessive of conversating with certain people to see where a certain person coming from concerning the kind of person that they are, for you to just question, or if you find a way. But first of all, you should be showing that you're a kind person. That one thing God taught me about loving kindness. What God taught me about loving kindness one time is it's all about finding out what kind of person you love, to find out what a kind of person is. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, but first you need to be kind to a person. Like, hello, how are you doing? Speak to people. Say hello, show yourself kind. Now people think, if I show them I'm kind, they think they can come and talk to me and do whatever they want to do. No, when they come and conversate with you, you can find out what kind of person that person is and where that person is coming from, of how they look at life. It's an opportunity to find out, what this person think, what this person, look at things. So you will listen and you will get a better perspective of the individual well, watch this, that if you find negative tendencies of this individual, you know what I'm saying, that you will, in the conversation, I try to tell people, say, well, you say, well, there's certain things I don't like what people do. And this is what I don't like how people do this, because this is how you're supposed to learn how to address people. That I try to tell people that if you conversate with people, learn how to address people, that I don't like this, because this is why I don't like this. Not that you don't like people, you don't like how people do this and that. You address, people concerning your viewpoint and how you look at other people. How you view people. You're supposed to learn how to address things to people, that it will help the person, if they're going to approach you a certain way, to come with a better approach, and they have an understanding of the individual, of who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's how you're supposed to learn how to conduct yourself, and not be the opposite and be, negative, and not gonna talk to somebody, and you're a kind of person that's afraid to talk to somebody. But here's the problem with people. You think you a better person. You think you a good person because you don't talk to nobody, because you're scared to talk to somebody, and you will judge somebody, assume a person is certain kind of this, a certain kind of that. You're in that perspective. You're going to be a person that will always do things in a false pretense. You will be a false person, because you'll have a false view of people, because you're not going to talk to them. You're not going to try to get to know them. And you're going to assume from your own carnal mind that this person is this and this person that. And the person cannot be even, maybe ain't this and maybe ain't that. You're going to have a false pretense, a false person. You're going to have a false viewpoint of people, and you will have a false interpretation of life. You know what I'm saying? When you're these kind of people that I'm talking about. So I hope and pray that you're not these kind of people. And if you are these kind of people, you need to learn how to conversate. You need to learn to address the people in conversation concerning, to guide people to understand what kind of person you are, and what kind of person that you don't like when people do this and do this and do that. To address things to people, to help a person give a better guidelines on how to deal with, or how to learn to communicate with you, that maybe a relationship can happen, or maybe somewhat a buddy. I can be your buddy, but I can't be your friend. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Or I can be that person that you just talk to and socialize with. To each his own, the individual. All right, that's the message. I hope you understand it. God, to God be the glory here forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen.